Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's... And I wanted to... When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friend...
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Sirona feels about hippogriffs. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with.
Nothing wrong with that.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of, human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Does your Gran know that we found...
I couldn't hold it in any longer. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidget.
I don't suppose you've heard...
I haven't, but I'm perfectly...
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay...
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think... And with centaurs as allies, I might actually... You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all.
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe.
I do not believe it did.
But now we have the upper hand.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's...
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I said
Revelio.
close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Come now, you can do better than that, can't you? Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
You're not even in your favor. The Shakespeare will start potential goes away.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because I was relieved when she told me that you...
Only because of you.
Well, I've had better days.
I'm sorry, Natty.
What? No. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand...
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. Oh my, he made a choice. But you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries to...
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Asgard. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise...
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond... I believe your friendship to be one of the most... Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Revelio. 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 Arresto Momento. Accio. Bombada. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able.
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor.
All right, then.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins. Let's go.
Revelio.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting close. We'll be late on the progress.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrokom must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
It's the students! Cover up, boy.
tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrok.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know she did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her. And the other. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever.
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is...
I understand. But you are not entirely alone.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
don't like that very much, do you? Forever, Ranrokom.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
The rest of the men.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne...
I hope so.
Sebastian, there's something you should know.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds...
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before... The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What do you...
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rook...
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed...
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became... That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblet. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Sorting the bells out. They sound magnificent.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I've received your owl.
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry.
But the thing is, I think I've lost my sister. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one...
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you an homage.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about...
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Professor Weasley?
I did. We haven't had a... I know you were quite close with Professor.
Hogwarts won't be the same without it.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both in... I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a even somehow ingratiated yourself.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's not... There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss... May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've nearly completed your field guide. Well done indeed. With your OWLs soon upon us, I am thrilled. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in. I am pleased to see that to think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OW.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during...
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits... I'd say 100 points to their house. Would you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
just a lot of bluster and noise.
Revelio.